The chairman had returned to his hometown to inspect a factory. While passing a small tea stall, he was drawn in by a familiar and delicate aroma. Unable to resist, he shamelessly asked the stall owner for a bowl of tea. The moment he took a sip, he instantly sensed something different. That familiar fragrance was one only his late wife had ever been able to make. Back when they were young, every day after work, his wife would prepare a bowl of tea for him, and every time, he praised her for her unmatched skill. Now tasting that same tea again, he was so overwhelmed he almost swallowed the entire bowl. The stall owner quickly stopped him in alarm. It turned out, 20 years ago, the man had gone overseas to work in order to support the family. Before he left, he gave his wife a family heirloom bracelet, telling her to wait for his return. But before she could give birth to their second child, a neighbor came running, claiming her husband had drowned in the river. Devastated, the woman went into early labor. Alone and grieving, she had no choice but to take her child and seek a living in the city. After she left, her best friend assumed she had died in childbirth. Meanwhile, when the chairman returned to look for his wife, he found only an urn of ashes. 20 years passed, and he had become a billionaire chairman. But when fate brought them together again, neither recognized the other due to the passage of time. The moment he tasted that tea, the familiarity tugged at his soul, so he handed her a business card and invited her to become his personal chef, offering her a generous salary. At first she wanted to refuse, but thinking of her son's struggles to buy a home, she quickly agreed. Little did they know, fate had already started turning once more. The tea stall happened to be in an area managed by the chairman's daughter. After days of observation, she felt this kind and humble auntie was the perfect match for her father. Hoping to help him find new happiness, she forged a marriage certificate and tricked both of them into believing the other had agreed. Though both were reluctant when they found out, they were persuaded by the daughter to play along for now, unaware of the truth. One day the woman followed the address on the business card to the chairman's villa, but just as she arrived, she was shocked to see the housekeeper was her former best friend. The friend's face changed instantly upon seeing her. She had assumed the woman had died long ago. Now on the verge of becoming the chairman's wife herself, she would not allow the woman's reappearance to ruin her plans. She immediately belittled her as a country bumpkin, unfit to be the chairman's chef, and tried to throw her out. Just then, the chairman appeared. Upon hearing the housekeeper's reason for expelling her, he firmly ordered the woman to stay. She soon cooked a full table of homemade dishes. The chairman was deeply impressed, and without hesitation, assigned her to be his personal chef. The housekeeper tried to protest again, but was sternly rebuked, and the other chefs were fired on the spot. The chairman then formally announced that the woman was now his exclusive cook, and must be respected by everyone in the household. He then asked for her name, and upon hearing it, he froze in disbelief, realizing she might be the woman from his forged marriage record. He tentatively asked if she was married. When she smiled and said she had a happy marriage with her husband, he realized he must have been mistaken. After offering her a few kind words, he left the room. That night, he received a call from his assistant, confirming the identity of the woman on the fake marriage certificate. Without hesitation, he called that woman, and coldly accused her of seeking his wealth, then ended the call with, "See you tomorrow morning at the Civil Affairs Bureau." Later that evening,